I mean, okay, and then now, what position are y'all putting yourselves in, especially you, to find these historical unicorns?
She's using the apps. That's what she's
You finding unicorns on the apps?
A few, actually.
Where they at?
She can put her filters
Where they at? I don't see them. Where they at?
Well, they're not in my life anymore, but they exist.
No, they definitely exist,
Yeah.
but they exist like this, though. That's the only thing, though.
It might work out for the fact that she doesn't have a lot of time right now, though. So that maybe that's good. She's
A lot
being a
of
little bit
time.
more selective.
What you mean a lot of time? What do you mean?
Well, she says she is open to in a relationship right now, but she doesn't necessarily have time for it.
Yeah, she's down for the situationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I guess that means that there can be space and time between finding your filters, right?
Right.
Yeah, God bless you and good luck with that. So, do y'all factor in the biological clock when it comes to dating and stuff like that?
I'll let you answer that
of
first
course
because
she
I'm
does.
older, so I'm
Because you
different.
come from a traditional Chinese
Yeah.
family, so
Yeah.
they factor that in, absolutely.
So most recently, I think like when I turned 27, which is last year, like it started really like my family started coming at me.
Oh yeah, they're like, stop bringing these black home.
Bring a Chinese man. Like,
Chinese
what's wrong with you?
What the hell's wrong with
I
you?
mean, they also be like introducing me, like in
Yeah.
Asian culture, like, oh, you don't have a boyfriend? Like, let me hit up this other grandmom. She has a grandson, or like she knows someone. So like, they all have a network
Yeah.
of single
That's true.
people. But I've been starting to feel it too, even without the pressure. I just feel like my friends have also are in a relationship, started getting married, thinking about having kids. I'm like, oh wow, I feel like I should start considering that. You know, like,
get that.
do I need to freeze my eggs? Like, start considering those options. Because I do like my life now. Like, I do like focusing on my career and like traveling without having to worry about responsibility. But I think it's just natural.
I think you could still just move about your life and just keep your eye open, right? There's nothing wrong with just keeping an eye open for that quality dude. I think that what the struggle that most women go through is there's all these options, right? Of dudes on Hinge, dudes hitting you up in Instagram DMs, right? Dudes that are meeting you at the bar. So all these dudes, a lot of options, but let's be honest, the quality isn't really there, right? Because even if he is a black dude, $200,000, 6 feet tall, beard connect, all that stuff, he might not be a person of character, right? So now that's a whole nother thing to think about. So I think where women struggle with is the quantity versus the quality, right? Because they see all these options and they think like all these options are always going to be there. And it's just like the quality. So let's say if there's 100 dudes contacting you, how many of them are actually really legit quality? 5, right? Because
How
with
many
good
people
intentions.
on the other end of that are actually looking for legit quality. So that's two sides of the story.
Are-
Because I was thinking about the question before we got here today. I was like, how do you know you're ready to be in a relationship? I'm like, well, you'd first have to decide what that relationship looks like to you. What are you looking for?
But there's certain times where Laura just mentioned that the thought of possibly being open to those quality relationships are there. It's not like you're going to pursue them or anything, but the thought is in the back of your mind.
Right. And I do want to like add, like, just because those are what I'm looking for in a man doesn't mean like I don't date other guys outside of that. You know,
Yeah,
every
of
once in a while, I feel like as I age, get older, I definitely like have dated guys who don't make the salary but are great conversationalists. Like we vibe really well. They're not that tall, or like maybe they do have receding hairline, stuff like that. And it's okay. Like certain stuff could be overlooked, but I've also like dated guys who don't have the qualities that I like and have shitty personalities. I'm like, you know what? Might as well aim.
Yeah.
It's not gonna hurt.
When was the last time you seriously dated a guy that didn't meet those qualifications?
I guess like 2 relationships ago.
And how long ago was that?
It was last year.
Damn. It's kind of quick. Quick little pivot.
Yes.
What? Okay. Because you talking about J. Cole. What?
He's trying to connect the dots. He's like,
never said that J. Cole.
I know. I thought myself up there.
He said that.